Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. And today's video we have a nice team where I climbed more than 200 MMR with and in the Great League. Great League is back now. He beat Bot, and now we can play our good old team, the team that we were sweeping with in the Legend MMR before. And now Great League is back, so nothing better than running like a good old team you trust. The team I'm talking about here is Lantern, Dragonair, and Guzzlord. Lantern Double Dragon. It's a team that I stole from one of the leaderboarder. I think his name is Ivy Pips. He hit number 2 with this team, but he was running Goodra instead of Dragonair. So I'm like, well, you know what? I prefer Shadow Dragonair more. But if you don't have Shadow Dragonair, you can just do the Goodra. So how do you play this? Once you shield the Moonblast, you can pretty much swap out. And usually Altaria teams are weak to Dragonair. So that's why you saw my opponent staying in to do some Dragon Breath chip damage. I know that I do live a Surf here, so there is no point in shielding. I died with a move for some reason there. Okay, straightforward. Just go Guzzlord and guzz him down all the way. Don't throw anything. No need to. No need to. Especially after the throw on that timing. I feel like the music is a bit loud. So let me just tune it down a bit. Cresselia in the back. So how do we beat them? I'm just going to straight bait, to be honest. I cannot afford them like shielding my nuke. So since we get a bait, we can try to catch here. They threw at 7, which is Moonblast here, which is good because I do live a Moon. I'm going to throw on 6, sorry 5, assuming that they Grass Knot, but they didn't Grass Knot. Did they? Maybe they just don't have it. We still die to a Moonblast here. They do have it. So now it's just straightforward, good timing, just straight a Dragon Claw. No need to do anything else. Okay, so we shield this. It's supposed to be a Moonblast or a Grass Knot. I don't care. All I care about is that we need to go straight Declaw to win this matchup, and that's how you win. And this team is amazing. I do love this team. I love this team. Swampert, horrible lead. We go Shadow Dragonair. What makes this awkward is that since they are both Shadow, Hydro Cannon does a lot. So I'm still not going to shield, even though it did a lot of damage. I was really trying to throw on their CMP to force them to throw, but opponent was smart enough to not fail for that. So what's the play now? We just go back to Lantern, and the reason we swap to Dragonair to bait out the Skarmory, if they do have it, is, by the way, Dragonair can beat Skarmory in the 1-0 as long as you throw on good timing. What do we do? No shield, and now I'm going to throw this move to grab a shield because they are in surf range. So if they don't shield, I'm going to guzz them down, and there is a Vigoroth in the back. So I need them to throw on bad timing, which they didn't. So I think this game is going to be scuffed. I don't think I win. Because this game is pretty hard counter, like all the way. Like Swampert into my Lantern, and then Skarm into Dragonair, and Guzzlord into a Vigoroth. There is no way to win this matchup, right? There is no way. Algorithm exists, and they are targeting me at this point. There is no way I could win in GBL. But that doesn't mean we give up, okay? Just play. Manage your energy as much as you could, okay? And then we win, see? We won because we manage our energy better than the opponent. We get an amazing lead here. They swap into Gligar. If they swap in Gligar, I don't like to swap out. I like to get shields down first. So how am I going to play this? I'm counting. So I think opponent didn't even build up here. I don't think opponent build up. I think I shielded because just in case I miscounted. But opponent didn't even build up there. We're going straight Aerial Ace, and the ideal play here is to catch a dig, okay, or Aerial Ace or whatever, because we get both shields down, and now there is no point of playing it more. They went back to their own Pidgeot. I think I'm in a good situation. Pidgeot is just so bad, and it is nothing this Pokemon is capable of doing. Just don't use Pidgeot. I know Pidgeot is good into stuff like Gligar because you get to the move at the same time, but it's just bad. Now, regardless of whatever they bring in, we're just going to go straight Crunch, to be honest. And Crunch does so much damage. I don't know why they are using non-Shadow Gligar. That's so annoying, honestly. I much rather if they are Shadow, because I would have just killed them right there. And they do have a Superior. So what's the play here? We're just going to go straight Body Slam. We don't need to throw anything else. And we should win the 0, but they do get to 2 Aerial Aces before us. That's the thing. Yeah, they get to 2 aerial aces. I think I should barely survive because this is non-stab aerial ace, and we can farm down and then throw the Aqua Tail and take down the next Pokemon. And that was a good game. Okay, moving into the next one, we have Lantern into Azumarill. Amazing lead. The best lead you could lead your Lantern into is Azumarill. Technically, it's a Skarm, let's be honest. Dewgong is a scuffed. I hate Dewgong matchup. So they swap into a Skeledirge. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just get both shields here and then go to Dragonair. Because I would much rather, you know, we could swap into Guzzlord, but Guzzlord into Skeledirge is so annoying because one disarming voice is still take out the Guzzlord. Now, if I know if I shield this, I should get my Aqua Tail before he gets to his nuke. But we lagged there, so I freaked out and I instantly tapped the move regardless of being bad timing. And now I'm expecting Azo to come back. So what do? We throw in good timing right before they get to the move. And 2 body slams should put Azo at a very low health in case he decides to overfarm, but they can't overfarm, let's be honest. Now we just wait the clock because our clock is so desynced, and then we go back to our own Lantern. So what's the play now? Just to throw Surf, to be honest, and opponent is just triple weak to Lantern, I'm assuming. Or they know the team. Altaria lead. How do I play Altaria lead? I try to land the Thunderbolt. Once you land the Thunderbolt, it's just straightforward from there because you can just swap out. But I stay in because I want to force them to throw a Moonblast. If you go Dragonair, they can go straight to Sky Attack at that point. They bring in the Skarm, double Flyets. So the team so far is double weak to Lantern, which means there is no way the third is weak to Lantern. That's like how what we call a team building work. Because they are weak to Lantern, so they must have a hard Lantern answer. What beats Lantern usually lose to Guzzlord. So what's the play now? Will we go Lantern here to soak all the energy they have? And then we rely on good old friend Guzzlord. Okay, I think the play is just swapping out blindly, to be honest. And there is their own answer to Lantern. I'm assuming Altaria is a neutral, so it does make sense. And Guzzlord is just going to destroy this Lantern. These tentacles will actually grab Lantern and just shred it into parts. Look at that. Guzzlord is so freaking good. I love this Pokemon. To be honest, more than that, at the beginning of the season, I said, like, my goal this season is to hit Legend with Guzzlord. But we did way more than that. We played Guzzlord team in Ultra League. We played Guzzlord in Great League. We played Guzzlord in every cup where we were able to. And it's so good of a Pokemon. It's so good. Like, I love this Pokemon now. Like, I'm so, like, usually, like, I feel bored, like, the more I play GBL. But this season, I played Guzzlord for the first time, and I kind of enjoyed it. The closest Pokemon to Guzzlord named, actually, the Skarmory matchup is still both. It's bad for both. This is supposed to be a horrible matchup for them, so I know that they will swap out. I decided to swap into Guzzlord because I want to prove a point. Someone was saying, can I replace Guzzlord with Zweilous? I said no, because Zweilous lose the 2 to Charjabug, while Guzzlord beats Charjabug in the 2. Simply because you are much bulkier, so you don't die to Volt Switch plus X Scissor. Volt Switch doesn't do that much damage, while it does do that much damage to Zweilous. So, I don't want to shield here. I don't care, to be honest. I'm just going to farm him all the way down. We get a frame drop there. That's kind of savage from the game, but, you know, there is nothing much we can do. So what's the play now? We throw this. It doesn't KO, but we can just farm down. I think this is a Hydro, but we cannot tank a Hydro worth like a Hydro cannon damage. They swap to a Dragonair. After landing this, my Lantern can beat them, so we're just going to swap out and go straight for the T-Bolt, because Lantern is just so bulky that Dragonair struggled to beat. What do we do now? Just throw this move. Like, why do we need to do anything more? Yeah, just throw this move, win the game. This is the most annoying matchup for this team to beat. So how do I play it? You build to the Thunderbolt. Don't do this. I think I did this mistake because it's been a long time since last time I played the team. But you build to the Thunderbolt and then you bait. I shielded here. I don't think you need to shield to get to 2 moves, because even if they Shadow Ball, you still get to a second move. I think if they shield, I must swap and catch a move. Guzzlord walls the energy from Annihilate, so there is nothing. Oh, Speaking of nothing, they could just have an A9 and destroy the entire team. So, there is nothing we can do. Now, I'm just going to go back. I'm not going to shield. I'm sending them a signal that I am not weak to this. So I'm just going to throw the Thunderbolt here. If they no shield, we have a chance. If they shield, we have nothing. And yeah, we just top left. So how do we beat A9 in the back? Like that. So Gligar in the lead. How do we play it? Well, you get to the surf before they get to the dig, right? So make sure you don't shield the bait and you shield the dig. They shielded this. This is still a very awkward health. I'm actually soon getting a new mic. This mic is sometimes like my voice doesn't work as intended. Like if I talk like this, my voice gets much lower. So I'm going to try to catch this one. This is how you're supposed to play it. You're supposed to catch the second move on Guzzlord. Since they are low health, there is 100% chance that they will insta throw it. What's the play now? They should bring in something like that. So I'm just going to go straight D-Claw here to chip them because I'm supposed to get to another one. No, my health is going down kind of fast. I feel like there is kind of a counter break point because usually I get to another move there. What's the play now? Just get to a move, to be honest. I do want to shield because that's a very awkward health. That's a very awkward health. I can't beat that. And we swap out. They do swap out too, but we have a superior Pokemon. Dragonair here is also sweeping, okay? It's not just Guzzlord that sweeps teams. Look at this Dragonair. Dragonair is so freaking good in the current meta. So I think it should always be good in any themed cups. In any cups where you can use a Dragonair. So what's the play now? We just move to the next game. I hate Dugong lead. I hate Dugong lead because if they shield double T-Bolt, they just outpace. So the play here, just don't shield the first. Okay, they swap in Annihilape. So if they bring in Annihilape, as I said, you still have to chip it before going to the Dragonair. And I think I counted 5. No, I counted 6. So I'm going to shield. I'm not going to shield now, but the hope is to get to a charge move into the Dugong. Okay, that was good timing. Good timing here is you do 2 then throw. The Body Slam should do a respectable amount of damage. We didn't get to throw more. I threw there on CMP because, you know, why not? Because if I do one more, they will get to the move before me. I think now I'm just going to swap out. And guess what they have? Victreebel. Hello, Victreebel. Have you met my friend Guzzlord? Huh? What can you do here? They will sludge, basically. It does lots of damage, but not enough. That's what we call it. It doesn't do enough damage. And now all we need to do is just tap him down. Show them who is the actual good Pokemon in the meta. Moving into the next game, another Annihilape. So you build to the T-Bolt, then you surf. That's how it's supposed to play. Because if you land T-Bolt, believe it or not, you can farm them down. Like, look at the damage. Shielding here is fine since they shielded, especially when you shield the Shadow Ball like that. Usually, once I land the surf, I swap out to Dragonair. And they bring in Feraligatr. Since they were late on the swap, I can insta-throw and it will be good timing. And they do get to a move here, which is something I hate. Okay, so we're just going to shield here because this does lots of damage. They bring in the okay, show your fire. Okay, that's the fire Pokemon they have. But guess what? We have another dragon. We have another one of these, the dragons. That's why, yo, we love to see this team. I think this team is like the most fun I've ever played in GBL. Like, I don't remember having this much fun playing a team that's good, that has decent fast move pressure, that has decent shield pressure as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I climbed around 200 plus, like 210, 220 with this team in 5 sets. So yeah, feel free to use it. If you have any question about this team, leave in the comment section below. I will be glad to answer it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Don't forget to like the video if you like the content, subscribe if you're new, stuff like this. Click all the buttons, ring all the bells. Yeah, see you.